What's up with y'all? Y'all good? Good. I'm Trenton Kibbs. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, locking in with the kid. We're gonna look at another R&B joint. And this one is giving me like Giveon, Summer Walker, Kaash Paige, SZA. I mean, whoever's hot right now. That's the vibes it's giving me. So before we kick it off, let's get a little quick preview of what we about to break down. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Vibey, right? How do you know? Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I started this off with the kick pattern. As you can see, I'm using a Boy Wonder joint. There's some part of his kit that's in my beats because I feel like that sound has really shaped modern R&B over the last couple of years. So I know a lot of y'all ask me what kits I use and what sounds I use. Start with the Boy Wonder kick. You know, search the internet, figure that shit out. Real simple, a lot of space, Then I added a rim shot. You see there, I did the fake delay. Just messing with the velocities. Then I started really sculpting the bounce with the hi-hat pattern. See that groove in it, right? Dun 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 dun. It's really just a mixture of space and a flurry of notes. That tension that I always talk about between silence and sound, that's bounce, that's pocket. I added an open hat. Same fake velocity thing. I doubled up the first rim shot with a snap. This is a real R&B groove right here. This is hold down to 2 and the 4s. Then a perk just for some air candy. Let's look at the contrast between the sound and the silence in the drum pattern that I got so far. See that? The first set, boom, silence. Sound. Silence. So right after that first hit, silence. And then we come in with a bunch of sounds. And then we get silence again. For the melody, the first sound I started with was this A200 electric piano from Velvet. You can see I added some modulation. What is that, a phaser? Yes, sir. It's really a 2-chord vamp. And I'm adding upper extensions for color. 9ths, major 7ths. These are the kind of things you do in R&B. And I'm using this chromatic walk up to add tension. Right? You see how that's real crunchy. And then it smooths out at the E. I talked a lot about tension in my last video I put out. This is a perfect example of that. The second sound I added was this toy piano. And I just needed to cover some of the high end. So let's listen to this. And the reason I chose that sound is because my first set of keys, a lot of mids, mid lows. This is strictly high end. This is for that shine. And then I added this synth. Then I added this pad from Silent. Y'all know I still use Silent religiously. A lot of y'all moved on to your other shit, but there's still a lot of sauce left in this joint. And this is really just to cover some of that low end. And this last sound is Tao You No LX. I think it's a Juno emulation from the actual keyboard, but I'm using this tin whistle sound. Yeah, just simple repeating lead lines. So the last sound I added was the 808, and this is from Cardiac's kit. You can see here it's really going from F sharp to E. But the key here is cutting off the sound right after the hits. That's bounce. Boom. If you listen to it, this is exactly where the snare is going to hit. Do a little glide down. Boom. So that's gonna groove super hard. Know what I mean? Little shit like that adds up to the bigger arrangement. So let's listen to all the melodies and 808 real quick. Yes, sir. See how it's filling up everything. It's filling up from the low end up all the way up to the high end. That's what you really want in your sound selection. So you put those melodies with the drums from earlier. Sheesh. Yes, yes, sir. Real smooth, real vibey. Just enough space for artists to go crazy on. And you see how the keys, they're strummed? Like, all the notes not hitting at the same time. Fire. Slowly cut some sounds out, slowly bring stuff in. Drums cut out. Bring in another sound. Get a synth down there. Yeah, so the arrangement is where you really go crazy at. And that's how I created this vibe. I hope y'all pick something up from that. I hope y'all see how I use space, how I use simple chords, and make them sound a lot more full than they really are. Y'all see the sounds that I use. Y'all got a glimpse into some quick arrangement things. Let me know in the comments if it's anything else y'all want to see. I'm going to see y'all soon.